In this video, I'm using two examples to show you the difference between direct methods and indirect methods to prepare statement of cash flow. The direct method is straightforward. All the numbers in the, for example, this exhibit, all the numbers in this example is actually the actual cash flows. Okay, all the numbers here are the actual cash flows. And the positive number here represents the company received more cash than disbursement. So the cash receipts is greater than this cash disbursement for operating activities. To prepare the statement of cash flow by using direct methods, straightforward, but it's kind of less useful than the indirect methods because it loses a connection to the income statement. Okay, actually, most companies they report and using indirect methods. Okay, the indirect methods we find the first line is always the bottom line from the income statement, either net income, net earnings, or net loss if the company has negative profit. So starting point of operating cash flow is bottom line of income statement. Then we make adjustments. Okay, we have lots of adjustments. This part actually is a non-working capital adjustments, but later are working capital adjustments. And you will find the majority of non-working capital adjustments are positive. For example, the depreciation and the amortization. Okay, the reason is these are expenses, right? So these are expenses. They are all non-cash expenses. That means when we calculate net income or net loss, we subtract these expenses from revenue to get net income, but they are not cash outflows. So we should add back to net income to get the operating cash flows. And also there are some other working capital adjustments. Okay, so the adjustments of this part is kind of mixture, positive and negative. That depends on the change of each working capital. For example, if the accounts receivable increase, it has negative effect to the cash flow. So this actually represents the accounts receivable increase in 2011. Okay, for the accounts payable, which is a current liability, it has positive effect on the cash flow. That means in this year, accounts payable increased. So I have the summaries in the notes. Okay, so that's just to introduce the difference between direct and indirect methods. And by the way, all the numbers except the bottom line are not cash flows. Okay, they are not represents the amount of cash receipts and disbursement. But what methods you use, you always get the same balance or the net change of the cash flow. Okay. And these two methods only apply to the operating cash flow. Okay. Investing and financing activities, they are the same. So there's no difference, no different methods.